plantation out of Hampstead built this trophy, which is very...
Panhead Charlie Snow is an iconic figure in our community. Everyone kind of knows him. He's been around for years. He's always involved in doing veterans fundraisers. His bike show at Kingston Days raises money for veterans. And when he heard that the VFW in Kingston was having trouble, he decided to do a fundraiser for him.
We have the Patriot Riders here. We have Rolling Thunder. We have everybody that could and will protect the way of life that we have. Our veterans have given their freedom for their country to let us do what we're doing right here. Freedom is not free, you know, but you can't stop giving, because there are people here, there are veterans that are homeless, there are veterans that have lost their limbs for us to be free, you know? And God bless you and God bless America, man. There you go, Addie. Addie Rains, Franca.
All right, bless America, everybody.
God bless us all.
God bless us all. And let's build this shit. Once there was a sailor, held his ropes real tight. Always held the sacred rope. Loosened up his ropes and the ship sailed right. Always held a steady load. Man needs a woman like a ship needs the sea. She'll navigate as long as he agrees to disagree. As men they die and the seas may dry. You want that lady by your side. You want that lady by your side. Salty waters and the wind that bites. Couldn't fear that ship astray. Loosened his ropes until his ship sailed right. Always sailed up those days. Man needs a woman like a ship needs the sea. She'll navigate as long as he agrees to disagree. Winds may die and the seas may dry. You'll want that lady by your side. You'll want that lady by your side. His horse stayed wet until they wrong set in. Walked in the dry little bit. Let that sail up the Man needs a woman like a ship needs the sea. Should navigate as long as he agrees. You'll want that lady by your side. That's right. Time is up, my friend.
You're welcome. No problem.
This is daylight savings time, and this is when you go forward.
3 minutes late.
Third place.
Mr. Love.
Put him on the wall.
First place, Antique. Number 6, Rossi. Rock and roll, Rossi.
Nice fight, brother. Nice fight.
Look at me. Come on, close to me, Ross. Oh, look at how that she is.
I rode it to his Big Mountain Run one year, though, a few years back from here.
You got to West Virginia.
I rode it to West Virginia a few years back and back.
Mountain Fest.
Yeah, Big Mountain Run. Yeah, I rode it all the way to West Virginia without a hitch.
Is that in Morgantown?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that. Yeah, I've did that. Yeah. Chip Les, Harley Davidson out of Morgantown.
But I rode it down to Parsons for the bike run. It's a nice bike. It runs good. I got it out of a scrap pile, believe it or not.
Really? And then what kind of shape was it in when you got
Rough.
it? It was in rough
Rough.
shape?
It was really rough.
Tell me a story about how you found it.
Well, it was in a Want Ads book, and it's my birth year, and I was looking for something, so I got it in Plimpton, Mass, and I rode down there to look at it, and we struck a deal, and I brought it home. It was just a rusted out heap, and I really have only replaced what I've had to replace on it. I've never taken it apart. It runs good.
And it was featured in Cyclosource when?
September 09.
In Cyclosource. Check out your back issues of Cyclosource.
Yeah, it's a cool bike, right? It runs good.
Oh, it's an
It runs
awesome.
good. It's a 60 pan.
You know, I'm partial to choppers.
No,
as
me
you
too,
know.
me too, me too, me too. It's a rock star. Yeah, it runs good, right? Starts right up. Start right up right now, first kick.
My name's Ginny Mansfield. I live here in Kingston, New Hampshire. My motorcycle is a 1958 Panhead. My friend John Hewson built it. Another friend of mine needed some help. I started with a motor, a tranny, and a frame, and I went from there. I'm pretty proud of the bike. It was altered so that it has an electric start, but it still has a kicker, and it has a mousetrap. So beautiful. Yeah.
How long have you had it?
I've had it for about 2 years. I've been riding it since April of this year. My first good ride was in May, and I went all the way to Colebrook, New Hampshire on it and back. I put about 800 miles on it in a weekend. We had a blast. Bike runs great. A friend of mine painted it. It's the same color. I have a 1964 Chevy Biscayne with a souped up motor. And
That matches it? Nice.
they're like twins. They're very pretty when they're sitting side by side.
All right, well, thanks for being on Bike Week Nation.
Thank you. She is a pretty bike. She had a lot of attention today.
Which one?
The guy who came, Phil. So John is building, or has just finished building is it a 39? 38 fire bike.
38 what?
Fire bike.
What is that?
Fire
It's a
department bike.
fire department bike.
38 big flathead with a sidecar.
I mean, they actually made fire bikes?
No,
Oh.
they made police bikes, and if you wanted a fire department bike, the dealer had to change the stuff. They would sell you a police bike, and which had the siren and this and that. The dealer would have to paint it. So Harley didn't offer that.
And what do they use the fire bikes for? Just to get there quickly before the truck? Or?
I guess, I don't know.
That's
It's in,
interesting. I didn't even have seen
it's Defiance, Ohio.
motorcycle trikes, but
They think the 39 that he built is the only one there is that we know of.
really?
Yes. It's still in existence, I should say.